So you might wonder what happens if a test fails, and I also want to show you that. So let's just make this one test fail by using the fail method of JUnit. And I know that the partitioning will cause this test to be executed on one of the remote executors. So let me rerun this again, and we would expect the test to fail. And we give it some time to execute those tests. And you can see already that one test failed. And if we head back to the build scan of this build, we can go to the tests view that basically shows you all the tests. And if we go to the failed one and navigate to that, again, we can see this artificial output event that helps us identify the potential problem. Is there something wrong with the agent, or was it the test? So this gives you some way to analyze what's going on there. All right. Let's talk some more about test outputs. For that, I will remove this failure again and head back to the build script. One common output that you have when you execute tests is test coverage reports. So in Gradle, there is a JaCoCo plugin, for example, that will generate a report for you. And as Mark explained before, if you're using the CI fanout strategy where you partition your tests by hand, you have the problem that you have several JaCoCo reports that you somehow need to merge together again at the end. Luckily, in test distribution, we did this for you already. So if I run this build again, then what will happen is that test distribution will transfer the JaCoCo agent to all the test agents and attach it to the test VM that's running on those agents. And the JaCoCo metrics are collected at the end of the build and sent back and merged together. So if I now go to my reports again, sorry, I forgot to actually run JaCoCo, my bad. This is the run we want to do, because the JaCoCo plugin actually only generates JaCoCo metrics during the test run, but to generate the HTML report, there is an additional task that has to be run after. And that's what I did here. And now I should be able to open the JaCoCo report. And that's again on the other screen. Let me show it to you. And as you can see, I have a JaCoCo report that has 100% test coverage. And I don't know if you remembered it, but the test project had 4 packages called P1 to P4. And as you can see, we have the test coverage metrics, even for those tests that ran on the distributed test infrastructure.